we have the Blinders badge. Very, very good badge. Better than Deadeye. I feel like Deadeye may only be great on Hall of Fame. I'm going to test it out. Once I get a build that can have Deadeye on Hall of Fame, you know, that's going to take some time. Don't feel like spending the money for the 2K VC. I just don't right now, fellas. But somebody can test it out for me. Look at this. Oh my lord. Ah! It's Grill. Now, of course, fellas, drop a like for the theme music. I know y'all love the theme music. Drop it on, man. Now, look. One thing I noticed about Blinders is this white little line, and I'm starting to realize, like, I just feel like when you the badge doesn't always come up because he has to contest. See right there, he didn't contest. Okay, let me snap into the zone to give you guys the gems. Now look, watch the difference. Okay, now I feel like this white line is just the boundary line to let you know that you're safe to shoot. Okay, he's not even contesting, so Blinders doesn't come up, but that is a Blinders shot. If he jumps behind me, he can still get a contest, but people are not aware of this on defense. They just think the play is over with. They don't understand things. So 9 times out of 10, you don't see your badges until you play against real good players, and then you still take those same types of shots, which I do. Okay, so Blinders wouldn't be a badge that you want to utilize where it's like you're just overly trying to spam it to get a shot off. No, you want to use it at certain times where players don't think you're going to pull that shot. Then you actually have the badge, throw them off, take a different type of shot. That's how you want to play the basketball games. When you play against good defenders over time, they can read certain things. They can read certain shot attempts. When you get a certain blinder shot attempt, you have to realize this and be aware of when you actually get it. Now you see on the last play, so take a look at here. Take a look at this, fellas. Now I'm noticing this little white line. And I feel like it's like a window. You see how he's on my side, and then the white line turns, and then you can kind of see like, okay, it's on the side. That's why I pulled that shot right there like that. And I understand Blinders is in this game. Fades, OP, Blinders. It came to me right there in that moment. All right. So look, you got to start paying attention to this white line and looking at it as if it's like a window. And if it's like right in front of you, if it's behind you, you got to realize you have the space to shoot. Okay, and you have to look at how the white line is like turned. You see how it turned like when I got on his side, and then you seen how it turned, and it showed like his position was off. He wasn't there with me. He's not fully there. He's not fully on it. He's on my side, and you see what Blinders is for, players, that peripheral shot. Okay, when players are coming from like diagonal from you, behind you, even kind of like in front of you, but kind of like jumping to the side, kind of like. So 2K went very, very deep this year with these badges. Even Deadeye, how I feel like Deadeye works is like this, right? Let's say if you get an ankle breaker move and then somebody's coming to like try to contest you, or you get a stun. I feel like Deadeye probably pops up way more off of those types of shots because everybody is late contesting off of that. Like, don't you know if you play against a good defender and then he shoots, I mean, you get him with a move and then you step back and then you try to shoot, but he has Intimidator Hall of Fame, and Intimidator Hall of Fame is crazy this year. It gives players that crazy contest. So right here, boom, look at this, fellas. Slow it down. You see he's coming. That's the peripheral right there. Now, Intimidator Hall of Fame, they can get contests right there. So if you don't have on Blinders, some players can stop you on a contest like that depending on his defensive stats. So Blinders Hall of Fame is definitely the badge this year. Now listen, fellas, some of y'all are still lost in the sauce right now, and I'm gonna always say this in my vids because a lot of people are not getting themselves aware of this. Yes, we all have equal stats. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a crazy video that is gonna just make y'all aware of it even more, but let me give y'all a little taste of it. All right, now look, we all have OP stats, but these Hall of Fame badges in certain situations make a big difference. If you guys watched that last gameplay of me playing Brutal Sim and his squad, right? When I shot that blinder shot, I had it on Hall of Fame. That guy was a lockdown. I'm pretty sure he had Intimidator on a high level, Gold or Hall of Fame, one of them. And he had high defensive stats. He had lock, take badge. Pretty sure he prioritized his build to have some defense in it. So in them situations right there, those badges make a big difference. I took it off and I tried on gold, and sometimes I try to see if I could finesse and be like, but it does not feel the same. So an Intimidator Hall of Fame attacking a Blinders gold literally defeats it. That's how it is kinda in this game, depending on the shot attempt that you actually take, depending on how much of a good shot it was versus how good of defense he's playing. You see what I'm saying, fellas? So that's how the game is. So people keep superstar this, a lot of people complaining. I really realize like this game takes skill to me, now in my opinion, because when I play this real life basketball, when I tell people to play certain ways, play certain zones, play certain real life strategies, do certain baits, when I tell them defensive adjustments during the game, we get certain stops and we win the game, whether it was a tough game or not. Why am I mad that other people's scoring? It's basketball. See, everybody has gotten into this concept of 2K with all these YouTubers to the point where it's like, you gotta win every single game. Like, what? Yes, you can streak up and go crazy, and yes, you can win a lot of games, but you can't be mad if you lose a game. You're a human. Why do you expect to play a video game and be perfect on the video game every single time? It makes zero sense. If life's not perfect, how's a video game gonna be perfect? That's what gives you that real feel when you're playing 2K. It's just like you gotta really put yourself into that real life basketball wave when you playing. Like, get yourself in the groove. Then you're gonna start to feel. Look how he stopped right here. Telling you, when you have this badge on and then you learn how to shoot in the windows and the gaps, it opens up so many more shot attempts for you. And I'm still learning this game, fellas, so I'm learning more and I'm dropping these gems day by day. So it's like you gotta be subscribed, you gotta stay tuned, you know, because you're gonna keep hearing gems. You know, each day is a different gem, each day is a better one. You know, we always keep learning. Okay, just look, fellas, like it's nothing. Like I'm telling you, I'm getting to that point. I finally switched to pull up precision. It's way better with Blinders Hall of Fame. This is why I said having a lot of shooting badges isn't a bad thing, because these takeovers, you can stack your badges on takeovers. See, I got blinders on, then I got a lot of shooting badges that help me out. Do you guys understand how it all stacks together when you turn on some of these takeovers, when you pop on some of them? I'm going to have difficult shots for that mid-range. I got a lot. We got rhythm shooter. It's a lot of things that we can stack on, so make sure you're subscribing so you can keep learning all the gems. Blinders is a very good badge. I really want to get to 99 because there's so much good shooting badges this year. Like, they really went crazy on, I feel like they went crazy. I can feel the detail in these badges once you get them to certain levels, and depending on how you utilize them. Okay, I don't go out there and try to spam these badges. I play in a real life way, and I realize when these badges come in effect, and then that's when I start getting into a certain rhythm where I'm like, okay, now I could use this like this, I could use this like that. Then I create my own moves, my own combos, and I remember them. I remember the patterns, so it just gets natural. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Hit the like button down. Subscribe. Watch this again, fellas. Like, my build's just crazy. Blinders right here to end it off. It's so nice on shooting shots when you know the certain shots to take when you take stand and jump shots. It's so nice when you know the shots to take. Hit the like button down. Subscribe.